Clark asked me to think about a topic that would be appropriate, relevant, and critical for public relations students today. And as I thought about it, it struck me that one of the most important elements in today's social media absorbed society is networks and belonging to something bigger than ourselves. So my chapter covers the efficacy or the benefit of belonging to public relations organizations. And what I focus on is, what the benefits are of being part of an organization of professionals that do what you want to do, which is practice the art and science of public relations. So I go into some detail about the benefit of belonging, and then I give a compendium of about 40 or so global organizations of professional public relations people. And so I think it's really important in today's world that you have a network and you're able to connect with people for a variety of reasons, from benchmarking to career management, and even giving back to. As a student, you perhaps don't have a large network, or you may not even have a network at all. And one of the benefits of belonging to an association like the Public Relations Society of America or others is that it gives you access to an instant network. So, I mean, if you think about it, if you become a member of the Public Relations Society of America, you have instant access to about 32,000 people that are also members of the Public Relations Society of America. So when you are set to launch your job campaign, you can access these people in your network to give you leads to other companies or to provide counsel to you as you set about your search for a new job. I can tell you that my network is probably somewhere in the order of about 3,200 people on LinkedIn and about 1,400 on Facebook, and my Rolodex itself is probably about 7,000 people. And so when you consider the odds of being able to connect with someone, it's really important to have a network. One of the interesting benefits of building your network and being actively engaged in an organization. Last year, because of my network, I had the opportunity to help a university in Zhengzhou, China, connect with a couple of universities here, and it occurred because of two people in my network who don't know each other, but one had a need and the other had an opportunity. And a young lady in my network is from Zhengzhou, China, and she was contacted by a friend of hers who is Dean of International Studies, and they were looking for a university here to develop a relationship with. And another friend of mine teaches at Buffalo State University, and so I was able to connect the dots for them. And 6 months ago, they signed an agreement to collaborate on student exchange, teacher exchange, and curriculum exchange. So, I mean, here are two universities in the exact opposite part of the world, and I was able to connect the dots for the two of them for a productive relationship, and I think that's what networks are all about. So, um, so belonging to a public relations organization gives you those opportunities to connect dots that otherwise wouldn't be possible. One of the other aspects of being part of a professional organization is many public relations groups have uh, certification programs that allow you to become accredited at a certain level, indicating your proficiency as a public relations professional. And this is important in terms of managing and building your career, um, to have some sort of mark of distinction, something that separates your ability from from the pack, as it were. And for example, Public Relations Society of America has a credential called the APR, which is accredited in public relations. And that indicates that you've got a certain level of experience, a certain level of proficiency in the practice of public relations, and validates validates your professionalism right off the bat, particularly if you carry that credential next to your name. And many associations have credentials like this. So that's an added value to effectively managing your career and communicating the value that you can present to an employer or to a client. With the proliferation of social platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter, and there's a host of others, networking really is a critical component of your skill set. And as social media becomes much more ingrained in the fabric of society, it is going to become second nature to what you do every day. Not just managing your career, but building relationships with people. So beyond networking for career management purposes, having a network also helps you in other ways in terms of benchmarking your organization that you may work for, or extending your ability beyond the town that you live in. You know, for example, if you have a client that's several thousand miles away, belonging to an organization of people that reflect your own vision and career objectives, gives you the ability to call somebody in your network to ask for advice about your client's needs, or some issue that your company is dealing with.
Right.
So it really stretches your ability to get things done, well beyond yourself, well beyond your own local sphere of influence, to even the global arena. Belonging to an association of like-minded individuals also gives you the ability to extend your value, to extend your ability beyond your local sphere of influence. You know, if you're working for a company that is global in nature, they've got a communications issue in some part of the world that you're not familiar with, you can always reach out to people in your association who may be living in different parts of the world to seek their advice. And that's one of the essential benefits of being part of something greater than yourself.